Shalom, Israel. Last we left off on the Sabbath service, we were in the book of Exodus, the 15th chapter. Now, in this part of the chapter, the Israelites were let go by Pharaoh, right? Most High gave them a light through the clouds to guide them through the wilderness into the Red Sea. Most High gave Moses the power to raise the staff to part the sea, which created a narrow pathway with both sides of the ocean on the left and to the right of the Israelites, but it left a nice little narrow path for them to walk through and for them to escape, to get away from the Egyptians. Because at this part of the story, the Egyptians, Pharaoh decided to chase behind them and say, I'm going to unalive them, because the Pharaoh did not want to let the slaves go. But at the same time, Pharaoh could not deal with the forces of the Most High God. You understand? The plagues were just getting too great for Pharaoh. So he chased after the Israelites. Now, at this point in the story, the Israelites made it across. Either they made, if I'm not mistaken, they were just about to the other side. But the Most High gave Moses the power to raise his staff to close the waters behind the Israelites, to engulf the Egyptians, for the waters to swallow them whole and take them out, unalive them. You understand? Basically drown them in the ocean. And that's where we are so thus far in the book of Exodus, the 15th chapter. Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Barakatha to the Akim. Yahweh Shema Alathem Bashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwathium. Shout out to young man Hector in the chat. Always locked in with me, always tapping in with me. Most High in Christ, I appreciate it, Hector. I hope you're picking up on this Hebrew. I hope you're learning this Lashwan Quadash, which is native tongue in the Hebrew. You never know. You come into the school, you get your name, we get you right. You know what I mean? You put your bricks in, you pass your officer's test. You never know. I need me a number 2 for Hebrew class. You might be my number 2 for the Lashwan Quadash. After you got a lot of zeal. Shout out to Priest and Officer to Kun in the building. I know my brother's always slaving, but he made some time to tap in with me on the Sabbath service. Most High in Christ. So at this point, we would say a majim, which means to stand. I'll have a brother come up, state his registry. Brother would state his registry. Then he would salute us. He would say, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakatah. And we would salute him back, say, Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakatah. He would come up. He would stand between the priest to the right of me. Priest to the right of me will blow the trumpet. We would pour him a cup of wine. He will hold the wine up with his hand here and Barak and say, Allah, this is to Israel. He would drink the wine, set the wine down. We would blow the trumpet again. Turn my volume off. We will blow the trumpet. Priest to the right of me will blow the trumpet again. Then we will place the Torah on the brother's shoulders. We will say star, which means to turn, face the east. We will say star, which means turn, face the east. And we will begin with the Lord's Prayer. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Padash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakavka, Thaba'ah, Ratazakah, Hayah, Asha, Bayaratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kawab with now, Kawab with Banawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Thaba Ya'anawa, Banasa Yawan, Abal, Hawa Shanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Ba'ala, Waha Thapa Arak, La'aiwalayum, Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the power, the kingdom, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakak, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal, Madawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakarayim, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawa, Hatama'al, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, by Hashem Yahushua, the water of Mun. In English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal, the power to heal all manner of sickness, the man and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al, Hahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayam, Wayaratazar, Al Yathan Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharaya, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad Yamka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Af, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Waba'aka, Maya Aitha, Wa'id, Iwalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damiyah, Lakah, Al Thaka Arashwa, Al Thasakwat, Al Kaya Hana, Awayabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Wamashana Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Amika, Ya'ariya Wamu, Ya'ariya Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata Thayata Aitazawa, Aitazapawan, Yaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakathidam, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasharaya, Awad, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawad, Lab, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bayath, Yakarathwa, Ahalya, Adawam, Why Yashima'im Yalam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaryam, Gabal, Wa'aima Mawan, Wa'aimala Kwa, Palashaf, I'm Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Asha, Laham, Kamadyam, Ka Sayasarai, Kaya Yabyan, Banaka'al, Karashwan, Nashamad Madwa, Bayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La Amadwa, Sayathamwa, Nadiyabmawa, Kairab, Wakazabak, Wakazaza Almanai, Kal, Nasiya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Narasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayam, Alahaya, Sayathamwa, Kagagala, Karash, Lapanya, Rakar, Ka'ash, Thaba Ira Yaira, Wakalahabak, Thalahat, Haryam, Khan, Tharadapma, Basia Iraka, Wabasawapa'aka, Thaba Halam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Karalawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabaalwa, Idea, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Athar, Shamka, Yahawa, Labatka, Al Yawan, Al Kaharatazar. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and peace be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon, which perish at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zaeb, yea, and their princes as Abah and as Zamuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like the wheel, as a stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may speak thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa Yaka Allah, wa Allahayim, Matazabya Alawap Yahanna, Ha Alawapyam Hazamanyam, Hakarataza Haka Kayayalam, Wa Alawathium, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, the water Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. So, which means to turn. Washabia, which means to be seated. Okay. Now, like I said, where we left off in book of Exodus, chapter 15, Moses began to close the waters behind the Israelites as the Egyptians were trying to get closer to them. They had a good lead, but you got to understand, they're on foot. They're tired. They're thirsty. You understand? They've been traveling through the wilderness for Lord knows how long with no food or water. You understand? Just hope and prayers. And the Egyptians is after them. They have horses, horsemen, chariots. You understand? Like they're after them. They're on their body. They're getting on them. But they're far enough to have a good distance between them and between the Israelites and the Egyptians. But you gotta understand, the Israelites have the Most High God with them. They have Moses and Aaron. You understand? So the Most High is leading the people, leading the charge. Now let's see. We're in the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 25 in the Hebrew. Waya taza aikara, Allah, Yahweh. Wayawar, Hawa, Yahweh, Itaza, Wayashat, Shalad, Allah, Hamayum, Hamayim, Wayamath, Karawa, Hamayum, Hamayim, Shema, Salakia, Shum, Lawa, Kakara, Wamashapah, Washum. That's the hour. Verse 26. Waya Amar. Amar. Shema Wa'ai. The Sashamai. La Kara. Wala. Yahweh. Allah Yad. Why Yashar? Ba'aya Nayawa. The Aisha Sha'ah. The Aisha. Waha'a Zanath. Lama Taza Wath Yawa. Washamarth. Washama Rath. Kala. Ka Karayawa. Kala. Hamaka Kala'a. Ashar. Shemathia. Bama Tazarayim. La'a. Ashayum. Allah. Yada. Yad. Ayad. Allah. Yad. Kaya. Aniyah. Yahweh. Rapa'ad. So, verse 27. Wayaba'awa. Ayala Ma'a. Washam. Shatham. Sathiyam. Aisha Ra'a. Ayanath. Mayam. Washaba'ayam. Samarayam. Waya Kanawa. Waya Kanawa. Sham. Allah. Hamayam. Book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Sa'iwa. Ma'alayam. Ma'ay Yalam. Waya Ba'awa. Kala. Idath. Baniyah. Yasharaya. Allah. Madabar. Saywa. Ashar. Bayawa. Ayalam. Wabi Yawa. Sayaniya. Sayanya. Bakamasha'a. Ashar. Yawam. Lakadash. Ha Shanaya. La Tazathium. Taza'afim. Ma'arataza. Matazarayim. Verse 2. Waya la Yanawa. Kala. Idath. Baniyah. Yasharaya. Ilah. Masha'ah. Wa'ila. Ayarawa. Bamadab. Bamadabar. Verse 3. Waya Rawa. Alahayim. Baniyah. Yasharaya. Maya. Yathwa, Mawath Nawa, Bayad, Yahweh, Bayaratazar, Matazarayim, Bashabath, Nawa, Allah, Sayar, Habashar, Ba'a Kalanawa, Lakam, Lashabai, Kaya, Hawa Taza Afim, Athanawa, Allah, Hamadabar, Hazaha, Lahamayath, Atha, Kala, Hakara Al, Hazaha, Baraiba, verse 4. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Allah, Masha'ah, Hananiah, Mama Ta'ar, Tayar, Lakam, Lakam, Mawa, Hashemayim, Waya Taza'ah, Ha'aim, Walakara Tawa, Debar, Yawam, Baya Wama, Baya Mawawa, Baya Wamawa, Lama Iowa, Anasaya Sanawa, Hayalad Lad, Bathawa Rathya, Ama La'ah. Book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 25 in the English. And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which when he had cast into the waters were made sweet. There he made them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them. Verse 26. And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, he will do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. Verse 27. And they came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the waters. So this basically they made it to a break point where take a break, because the Most High took the Egyptians out in the waters when he had Moses raised the staff to close the waters behind them, which engulfed the Egyptians and took them all out. I hope it was the entire clan all the way to the Pharaoh. Okay. Now at this point, the Lord is providing manna. This is book of Exodus chapter 16, verse 1 in the English. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the congregation of the children of Israel came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, and the 15th day of the second month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. So they're passing through different towns, seeking, following behind the Most High. They're working their way to the land of milk and honey at this point. Verse 3 in chapter 16, verse 3 in the English. And the children of Israel said unto them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots, and when we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. They were confused. They were basically wondering, was the Most High bringing them into the wilderness to starve them? You understand? Like they wonder, like, did they mess up somewhere? Like, are they being punished? You understand? Like, and this is, and you question yourself, especially when you've been oppressed for so long, and you as a people is like, y'all just trying to catch a break. Y'all just wanted to praise the Lord and go back into y'all little huts before y'all go slaving in the morning. You understand? Like, this is a lot to take in. Like, they watching signs and wonders before their eyes. You gotta understand, we're in a biblical time, Israel, before there was light, like, other beyond the sunlight. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is like in the wilderness, in the dark, like the pitch black nighttime. And the only light they have provided is whatever light source the Most High is provided to them through the night, whether if it's to the moon or, well, you understand? The Most High is giving them a path. This is verse 4 in the English. Book of Exodus chapter 16, verse 4 in the English. Then said the Lord unto Moses, behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or no. So it's like the Most High is testing them and letting them know, like, look, I'm going to make it rain bread. Y'all make sure y'all grab a certain amount per day, and that's it. And he's doing that to see and to prove them and test them to see if they there for the Most High, or they just happy that he likes them and freed them from the Egyptians. You understand? Because right at this point, they don't know if they're here or there. They don't know if they're coming or going. You understand, Israel? I pray you do. Okay, we're in the book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 5 in the Hebrew. Wahaya. Wahaya. Bayawam. Hasha Shaya. Wahaka Yanawa. Atha. Ashar, Yaba, Yaba, Ya'awa, Wahaya, Mashana'ah, Wama Shana'ah, Allah, Ashar, Yala Kara Tawa, Yawam, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Masha Waya Wa'a Harawa, Allah, Kala, Banaya, Yasharaya, Irab, Salakia, Israel. Vision gets a little blurry sometimes. Bear with me. All right. Middle of verse 6. Arab. Why Da'ai Thumb. Kiyah. Yahweh. Hawa Tazara'ah. Ya'ah. Athakum. Ma'ara Tazah. Matazarayim. Verse 7 in the Hebrew. Waba Kara'ar. Wara'ah Yathum. Atha. Kabawad. Yahweh. Bashama'ai wa Atha. Thalanath Yakum. Allah Yahweh. Wana Kanawa. Ma'ah. Kaya. Thalawanawa. Allah Yanawa. Verse 8. It's a little hot in there. Verse 8. Waya Amar. Masha'ah. Bathath. Yahweh. Lakam. Ba'irab. Bashar. La'akala. La'akal. Walakam. Babakara'ar. Lashabai. Bashamai. Yahweh. Atha. Thalanath Yakum. Ashar. Atham. Malayanam, Malayanam, Ilah Yawa, Wana Kanawa, Ma'a, La'a, Ilah Yanawa, Thalanath Yakum, Kaya, Allah, Yahweh. Verse 9 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Masha'ah, Allah, Ayarawa, Amar, Allah, Kala, Adath, Banaya, Yashariah, Kara Rabawa, Lapanawa, Lapanaya, Yahweh, Kaya, Shama'ai, Atha, Thalanath Yakum. Verse 10. Waya Haya, Wala Haya, Kadabar, Ahirawa, Allah, Kala, Irath, Salakia, Adath, Banaya, Yashariah, Waya Panawa, Allah, Hamad Dabar, Wahanna, Kabawad, Yahweh, Nara'aha, Ba'ai Noah. Verse 11. Why the bar, Yahweh, Allah, Masha'ah, La Amar. Verse 12. Shama'ai Athaya, Atha, Thalawa Wanath, Banaya, Yashariah, Debar, Allahim, La Amar, Bayawar, I Radiyam, Badiyam, the Kalawa, Salakia, I Rabayam, the Kalawa, Bashar, Wa Bakara, Thasha, Thashab, Iowa, Lakum, Waya Da'ai Thumb, Kaya, Anaya, Yahweh, Allah Yakum, All right. Verse 5 in the English. Book of Exodus chapter 16, verse 5 in the English. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. Verse 6. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel at even, then ye shall know that the Lord have brought you out of the land from the land of Egypt. Verse 7. And in the morning, then ye shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heareth your murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that ye murmur against us? Verse 8. And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the fill, for that the Lord heareth your murmurings, which ye murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, not against the Lord. Okay. So basically, they're saying like, what are we? You understand? Like they got to understand that unless the Lord is letting you know, I will know I brought you out of the land of Egypt and acknowledge you if you do what I'm telling you to do. Keep my law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Keep this holy convocation. Keep my Passover. Keep my feast of unleavened bread. I freed you from captivity and from enslavement and from being unalived by the Pharaoh. Do what I tell you to do. It's not grievous. That's basically what he's saying, telling the Israelites in a nutshell. I'm going to provide for you like a mofo. Just keep the faith and do what I tell you. Just that simple. Verse 9. And Moses spake unto Aaron, say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he have heard your murmurings. Meaning, he heard your complaints. He heard y'all whining. He heard y'all pleading and crying. He gonna get to you. It's like when you hear your child whining and complaining and stuff, and you like, all right, well, they've been good. They had a good report card. They kept their room clean. Let me not make them sweat too long. You understand, Israel? Like, the Lord is our Father. So we have to respect our Father. In today's society, we have a hard time doing that. And this is why we struggle as a people now. You understand, Israel? Like we struggle because we a lot of us didn't have fathers growing up. So when we were in perilous times, meaning getting bullied at school or facing some form of adversity, we didn't have our father to coach us there and to tell us, get up. Like he's there to help us motivational, spiritually. He's not physically there to pick me up. He's there to help me get up. He's to coach me for me to get up myself. Whereas a mom would coddle your son, you understand, and pick him up and tell him it's going to be all right. But a man is going to, when your son falls, the father will help coach you get up. You understand? If you felt bad, it'll pick you up. But if you fell enough to where you could hear his words and he could pick you up, then do so. You understand? Verse 10, this is the book of Exodus chapter 16, verse 10 in the English. And it came to pass as Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. You understand? They looked up into the sky, to the clouds, and seen the Most High God. Like, ooh, okay. To see, we're visual folks. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, for us, seeing is believing. If we see it, then we could believe it to be true. But the problem is we have to believe the Most High God and His Word. His Word should be all we know and all be proven. You understand? Verse 11 in English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 12, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread, and ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. Now, at this point in the story, he's letting them know. He's telling Aaron, let my children know that they will eat. I will feed them flesh. They will eat meat at night. And in the morning and tomorrow, they will have bread to fill their bellies. So I heard your murmurings. I heard your pleas. I heard your whining. I will provide for you. Your father will provide for you. I will take care of my children. You will not go hungry. You will not go thirsty. I freed you for a reason. Serve me. Worship me. For I will make sure you're taken care of. You understand? And we'll pick this back up next week in the next Sabbath service, Israel. And with that, Imagine, which means to stand. Sar, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shtaba Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Thaba'ah, Ratazakah, Hayah, Aishah, Bayaratazar, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kawabwath Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawabwath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Thabaya Anawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha Allah, Wayathapa Arath, La I Walayum, Aman, in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal, Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Matazarayam, Hakak, Lahakarayam, Hamathium, Hakak, Arakawath, Hatama Allah, Lagarshan, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, the water Aman. And in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al, Haharyam, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aishah, Shamayim, Mayaratazar, Ayathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana'ah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shamar, Yashariah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad Yamka, Yawamam, Ashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Baya Yalath, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Maka Alrai, Yashamar, Af, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaafka, Wabaafka, Mayaatha, Wa'id Iwalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. from whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee shall not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. The Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damiyah, Lakah, Al Thaka Arashwa, Al Thasakwat, Al Kayah Hana'ah, Awayabyaka, Yahamayawan, Wamashana Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Aim Amaka, Ya'ayam wa Sawad, Waya Thaya wa Aitazawa, Aitazapawan, Yaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakayath Yadam, Magalia, Wala'ah, Yazakar, Sham Yasharaya, Awad, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Bayath, Yakarathwa, Alya, Ahalya, Adawam, Wa, Yashama Aliyam, Wama'aba, Wahagaryam, Gabal, Wa'ayamawan, Wa'amalakwat, Palashath, Aim, Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadyan, Kasa Sarawai, Kayabyan, Banakaal, Karayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan, Da'ira, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Sayathamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'irab, Wakazabak, Wakatazal Mana'ai, Kal, Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayim, Alahaya, Sayathamwa, Kagogala, Karash, Lapanya, Rakar, Ka'ash, Taba'ira, Ya'ira, Wakahalaba, Lapanya, Rakar, Salakia, Thalahat, Haryam, Khan, Tharadatma, Basaya Iraka, Wabasawapathka, Thabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Karala Lawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shamkad, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabaal, Idea, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa Kaya, Atha, Shimkad, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Kal Ha'aratazar. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon, which perish at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes of Azabah and Azamuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like the wheel as a stumble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, over or the Most High over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Allahayim, Matazab Ya'ah, Alawap Yahanna, Ha Alawapium, Hazaranyam, Ha Karataza Yayam, Ha Haka Yayal Yum, Wa Alawathium, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, the water Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. So, which means to turn. This concludes our Sabbath service. Y'all, please make sure y'all stay tuned for next week's Sabbath service. Make sure y'all tune in on Friday for the Lashwan Padash, so y'all can better understand the Hebrew. Men of Israel will give one courtesy salute. Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah, the Yajmatah, dismissed.